But then the indigos came in, and these parents didn't know how to parent these indigos. They were like, how do we do this? These people are totally different. Hello everyone, welcome to the video. I'm super excited because my channel hit 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank all of you for getting me there. It's been a long journey. I know the first 1,000 is usually takes the longest out of, for 1,000 or to 10,000. So the first 1,000 usually takes the longest. So that's pretty awesome that I got there. And I also want to talk about indigo children today. Indigo life colors, indigo children, indigo aura. What is the difference between an aura and a life color? I want to talk about crystals, rainbow children, and also blue life colors and violet life colors. I just want to shed a little bit of clarity on this topic because a lot of people don't know about it. I've been on TikTok recently talking about this type of stuff and no one understands it. So I'm going to have to shed some light on this. First off, I want to talk about Nancy and Tappy. And if you don't know her, you can look her up. She is a psychic channeler, psychic medium, whatever you want to call it. And she could actually see the auras around people and people's life colors. And around 40 to 50 years ago, people started to come in with a certain aura or life color around them, which is a base. The life color is the base color of your aura that you incarnate with. And these people were incarnating with this indigo life color, and she'd never seen it before. These kids were different, and they had more telepathic abilities, they were more empathic, they were more sensitive, they were here to change things. They're a bit rebellious, very rebellious. They want to do things their own way, and they also don't like being told what to do, and they want to work for themselves and be entrepreneurs and so forth. You get the gist. But anyways, Nancy and Tappy noticed that these indigo life colors started to incarnate, and they were quite different than what we had seen before here on Earth. And there were some indigo life colors that had tried it out before these ones, just to try it out, just as a test. And then about 40 to 50 years ago, they started to come in waves, a lot of them. And now they're actually still coming in, which is actually pretty cool. But now there's a couple of different life colors in the mix. There's crystal children, rainbow children. Firstly, I want to talk a little bit about indigo life colors. And I really like talking about this topic because I'm an indigo, and I've noticed that I really resonate with other people that are indigo. And I like being around like-minded people and people that want to do things differently and want to change things and not just do the status quo of what society wants. I know that ever since a young age that I've meant here to do something new here on Earth, meant to create something new. I'm not here just to be doing the same old. So knowing that's why I think it's important to know your life color, because then you get to realize more of what your purpose is here on Earth and what works for you. What may work for you may not work for others. So if you're an indigo like me, then you may notice that you may have to do things a lot differently than a lot of the other people here on Earth. So just keep that in mind. And let me just start off with saying that your life color or aura color doesn't define who you are. It is just like a characteristic of something that you have. And these type of things that I'm saying, a lot of them are generalizations. So you may have some of these characteristics and you may not. So everyone comes in with a certain life color, whether it's violet, whether it's indigo. And sometimes people come in with different characteristics. So I may be an indigo with a little bit of crystal characteristics, which is what mine is, a little bit. And people may come in with a violet life color, but have indigo characteristics. But this is how it usually goes. Usually someone has mainly indigo or mainly violet. Sometimes there's more of a mix than others. That being said, this is how it goes. So the indigos started to come in after the violets and the blues were the first ones to incarnate. And before that, I think it was like yellow and magenta or something. But most of indigo's parents, they are violets and blue life colors. And usually the violet life colors are the providers of the family, usually masculine or male figures. And the more feminine figure is usually the blue life color. and they are more the caregivers, and they give. They give a lot. They're like the backbone of our society, the blue life colors are. We would be lost without them. We'd also be lost without the violets too, because they actually help provide a lot of things, and a lot of them are engineers, things like that. But then the indigos came in, and these parents didn't know how to parent these indigos. They were like, how do we do this? These people are totally different. And it's even nowadays, they don't know how to parent these indigos. After how many years down the road, these indigos are still incarnating, but they're different now. A lot of these indigos, including me, have ADHD or autism or ADD or something like that. But I have ADHD, and I was a lot different than a lot of my other family members, and it was quite different. So a lot of these blue and violet life colors don't know how to parent these children, and a lot of times they kind of grow up in ungrounded households, so they will actually give them ADHD medication or ADD medication. I'm not saying that's wrong, but a lot of people do medicate their children when they don't necessarily need it all the time. I feel like a lot of things are being over prescribed. And the reason for that is these indigos don't fit into this system. They don't fit into our school system. They don't fit into the society. They are meant to break the mold and create something new. And they're very rebellious. So they don't do well in the status quo or the school system. So they're not going to do well. But once they get out of school, usually they actually do a lot better. They're able to innovate. They're able to create new things. They're able to be more independent. That's another thing about indigos. They like to be more independent, and they do really well being independent. Also, indigos sometimes may be quite a bit more selfish at times and not as giving. And that's one of the reasons for that is they know that they are the most important person in their life. And it's not because they don't care about other people, they don't like other people. It's because they know that they're the most important person, and they need to focus on their own energy and boost their own energy levels and their own vibrational frequency. And this is one of the main reasons or ways that indigos usually don't have children a lot of the time. Sometimes they do, but a lot of times indigos, they get into a relationship with another indigo. And because it's hard for an indigo to be with a violet a lot of the times, or a blue life color, because they're just not similar in any type of way. They need another person that challenges them, that pushes them, and usually they have to be in a relationship with another indigo life color. So how it goes is you are going to incarnate as maybe indigo in this lifetime, and maybe next lifetime you might come in as a rainbow or something, some of the sort. We don't know which ones are going to come in the future, but there's going to be some different ones in the future. You may come in as different, more evolved. So how it goes is those blue life color, violet life color, and there's indigo, and then there's crystal, and then there's rainbow. So these crystal children are coming in now, these rainbow children, and these are even more high vibrational and even more sensitive than the indigos. They are a little bit more gentle souls, and they're here to kind of soften things a little bit, a lot of the crystal children. The rainbow children are a little bit different. I feel like the rainbow children are kind of like really the energy of the new earth. And the crystals and the rainbows like that, they are going to lead us in the next time. But the indigos are the one that are going to break things up. They're going to break things up, and they're going to create the new structure for everything going on in the future. That's why you see a lot of these things going on in the world right now. Everything's breaking down. And there's a reason for that, and there's a purpose for that, because something is going to have to change. Actually, a lot of the children that are coming in now are indigo, but they have quite a bit of crystal characteristics. And then some of them are just full-blown crystals, or rainbows, or crystals with a little bit of rainbow. So I think that's really cool. Last thing I would like to say is that a lot of these new children are coming in, whether they're indigo, crystal, or even the more advanced violets and blue life colors that are coming in, they're even more sensitive than the other blue life colors. And older violet life colors are more sensitive, and they need more grounding. They need to be taken out in nature more. So just make sure that they get that, because I really needed that when I was younger, and that's how I actually feel a lot better now as I'm able to go out in nature. But this is going to be the end of the video, and I hope you liked it. If you want to go follow me on TikTok, all my links are going to be down in the description and my link tree. And I'm also making videos about indigos on TikTok and about extraterrestrials and a lot of new things. And it's pretty exciting stuff. I really thank all of you for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. It really means a lot to me. This is one of the things that means a lot to me in my life. And I want to go forward with this channel, and I want to post more. And just let me know what kind of content you would like more in the comments. And that's what I'm going to do. Until next time. Bye, everyone.